You know, we're always so focused on the next generation. Why don't we learn a little bit more about the past? Thank you to our primary patrons, Strawbones, Red Wolf Horse 965, and a Midnight Gem Lord. Now, before we come to this breakdown / live reaction to Naruto Sasuke's story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust, the title is literally so long that I don't actually have it all in my view. Please don't forget to leave your own on the chapter in the comments section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, here at that little notification so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do a Patreon down below. You can support for as low as $1 a month. You can exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, you can become a member to the channel for as low as $2.99 a month. Now, let's hop into Chapter 4. What's up, guys? I'm Pencil here, and here we are to do a live reaction to Naruto Sasuke's story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust, the manga. There we go. The manga. With that being the case, let's not waste any more time, and I'll be right into it. Editing me. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You might as well call me Mind Guy, or should I say Sasuke Sensei, because I do in fact have it on me. Let's see if this chapter ends up being worthy. Alright. Let's hop right into it. One of my cellmates is a library attendant. He's a gambling fiend. If you bait him with a wager, there's no doubt he'll take it. He must be the one sitting over there. Yeah, that's him. He could be our key to the map of the heavens. So, I feel like if you clicked on this review, you should have context. But do I have context? That's the real question. But essentially, Sasuke is just here to retrieve a cure for Naruto's illness. So, let's see if he can do it. Through this guy. Who has, how much hair is that? That's like Saiyan levels of hair in terms of how much hair he has relative to the headspace. Like, he almost has Vegeta levels of hair. Well, let's see. I'll get his attention first, and you come over and make your move. Got it. I still think it's cool that Sakura showed up here. I think it's great to balance the narrative out like that. And I guess it was foreshadowed. I believe she is on the cover. But even still, I like a little extra deets in there. I'll get his attention first, and you come over and make your move. Got it. Dang, looks like I lose. A deal's a deal. Your smokes are mine. You can't quit now, Penzilla. Come on, one more round. Let's take a break, boys. Hey, that's why you can't put it all on the table like that. Y'all gamblers, y'all beasts, y'all monsters. Watch your money, because it'll disappear in an instant. Faster than the Flash could ever run. You better watch out how you play your money under the sun. Where did I get this from? There's a specific, well, yeah, it's that one meme. It's that one meme that I get but there are other characters that do it. Like, I remember Kinshi Hoeng does this also. But there's another character I'm thinking of that also does this motion, and I forget what it is. It's not the meme, it is not Kin. There's somewhere I picked this up from, and I do it so consistently. And I'm pretty sure it predates the meme, so it has to be something that came out before that. But I can't remember what it is. This has literally become an ingrained part of me whenever I pretend to spit whimsical and magical. Well, let's see. There's a face I wasn't expecting. Never thought I'd see you in a place like this, Sasuke. Maybe so, but I could say the same about you. Here I was, convinced the only thing you were interested in was gambling. I like that. Hey, yo, shut up, I can read. That reminds me of, the scene from Black Panther 2, like, what? Do you think we do not have books in the mountains? Do you think we cannot read? From M'Baku, I think that works out. Or more like, I flipped through the pictures. This one's a real blast, too. It's chock full of dragon beasts that would extinct way back when. So you can't read. Well, I guess, no, never mind. It could just be in a language you can't understand. Like, if someone were to hand me a book in French, I couldn't read it. So, I can read English, but I can't read French. So considering it is an ancient text, it's very likely that it's in a language he does not speak, so he just looks at the pictures. That's me. He just like me. Whenever a manga's raws come out, that's me. I'm just looking at it like, oh, I'm just reading the pictures. I'm taking a guess at what's happening based on the pictures alone. No, I cannot read the language. Let's see. Let's see. That was the most awkward statement. Oh, dinosaur. It's so interesting learning. So, like, I guess it makes sense. Humans were around before the time of Kaguya, so there probably was dinosaurs and a whole meteor strike and stuff like. It's crazy how Sasuke could probably do an extinction level event on his own. Just straight calling a meteor down. Just being like, you know what? I don't think we should. Yeah, we shouldn't have humans anymore. Especially in this time. Then again, there are people who could probably stop it. Titan, a large dragon. Oh, so you. It's in English. Well, I'm assuming it's in their native language. Oh, maybe it's from. I'm not sure. Let's see. Titan, a large dragon with a long neck and tail and partial skeleton. The creature has been discovered in the area around the Tartar Observatory. Tatar, not Tartar. The Titan's upper forelimb bones are particularly long, placing the shoulders higher than its hips. It also is distinguishable by its long neck. So this isn't Rena, whatever the dinosaur is. The dinosaur that's been giving Sasuke the hands while he's been trying to be undercover. You into books about dragons? I can grab you some of my faves. Not really, but there is a book I'm looking for. Huh? It's called the Map of the Heavens. Map of the Heavens, huh? Never heard of it. We could check out the book catalog to find where it's at, but first we gotta grab someone who can actually read. I can read. So it is just in a so. Well, then again, I gotta remember. I was lucky enough to get a education as part of my upbringing, so of course I know how to read. But in a case like this, he's a prisoner in this kind of land. Who knows? General education may not be a thing, so that may be why he can't read. So that's all. Man, now I feel bad for bro. I'm gonna take a sip of water to that. Thank God with ASMR. But let's see. I can read. Well, no kidding. How about that, Sasuke? All right, here we go. Great. Thanks. Here's the complete library catalog. That thing is like, golly. Bro has the library. Bro has the library's library in the library. Gosh darn. You might as well have all the books in there. What, Sasuke? Can you not read? Flip. That's who is the artist? Is this Kishimoto? Is it Moto? Manga by Shingo. Ah, okay, so it isn't Moto. It almost looks like the Boruto art. Is this the Boruto artist? And I'm just tripping. I'm not sure. It doesn't look exactly like the Boruto art style. Like Sakura doesn't look like the Boruto art style. So I'm not sure. I need to double check who the Boruto. That's Ikimoto, isn't it? This isn't Ikimoto. So this looks like us. Like I see Boruto elements, but this team's a lot more faithful to the original Naruto art style, I would say. Here, basement stacks, books, book 1-24. The basement, huh? Guess you won't be getting the book after all. Why is that? They say they keep only the most valuable books down there, real treasures. We can never afford some of those books, even with a whole lifetime's earnings. Wow, that's crazy. We get actually taking one of those books. If you so much as step down there, you get the ultimate sentence, no questions asked. We still doing that? In whatever year Naruto's in? Death by that? He been swanging. He got Uchiha on his mind. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Oh, that's too bad. You say you're looking for the map of the heavens? That sounds really interesting. Oh, if it ain't the good doctor. Crazy to think she can solo your favorite I'm trying to think who would watch this video. Naruto fans, probably. So never mind, she can't. But she's still strong. If it ain't the good doctor, I mean to study up on astronomy. Sorry, but that Map of the Heavens book is totally off limits. Still, I can let you find some others that talk about the stars. Like, okay, you trying to get it where you fit in. I see you. But I'm sorry. No one would know if I snuck you late at night, though. You could just lend me the key. Sakura being like, you could say I got oh shit, I was trying my sword. You could say I got W Riz. No, ma'am, I can't do that. I can't handle the key. Not even for you, Doc. They'd probably string me up, too. Jeez. That is crazy. Like, then again, I know this is a land that's not, like, in the modern Naruto world in terms of, like, how it operates and stuff like that. Like, shinobi aren't even a common thing here. But still, that is crazy. She's sweating? Or is that just a I'm not sure. Maybe she's sweating. In that case, why don't we gamble for it? Don't trust him. Go. Gosh, Goofy. Donald. She got my interest. You know I love a good gamble, Donald. Donald, should I do it? Goofy. I can't do a Donald voice. I could barely do a Goofy voice. But dog. How about CeeLo or Hanafuda? What's your favorite game? Dealer's choice. If I win, you hand me the key to the basement. But if you get caught, my butt's on the line too. The guards don't go down there much, right? I'll go at night, do some reading, and give you back the key right away. I promise. I can't actually imagine that, bro. Like, is it really, like, how addicted do you gotta be? How addicted do you have to be to your habit? I really like sweets. But how addicted you gotta be to your habit that you're willing to risk your life? Like, this isn't for smokes, this isn't for money. This is like for a key that could cost you your job, bruh. And by your job, I mean like living. I don't think it's worth it, but you know, to each their own. I can't knock his hustle. Fine already, you got a deal. That's the spirit. So what's the game? Let me think. Let's make it Starlines. I know my brain is instantly going to Star Wars, but I've heard the phrase Starlines somewhere before. I have full access to Google, but I'm still not going to. But let's see. But how are you supposed to win this gamble if you can't cheat? It's one of our standard games here at the observatory. The goal is to make different hands using certain sets of 12 cards. A few months back, the guys who tidy up the shelves found a card set and the rules. Like a gift from nowhere. That sounds shady. I wouldn't trust that. Does this thing, like, steal your soul or something? I don't... The suspicion in me immediately flared up. Like what? Like a gift from nowhere? I don't know. That seems a little sussy if you ask me. But whatever, you know. That's just me. I'm overly paranoid in general, so I guess it makes sense. What gives, Penzilla? Penzilla is such a name. Yeah, I know. I have my older brother Godzilla, but everyone worries about it. I'm Penzilla, I do my do. Relax, I'm just thinking your discard pile. The deck's got 60 cards total, 12 different pictures, 5 each. Each player plays a hand of 6 cards. Okay. So just like poker, you're swapping out the cards in hope of crafting a winning hand. Interesting. I like it. Dang, lost again. Real shame. Anyway, me and the Doc are up next. Here, Doc, check out the list of different hands you can make. Alright, make some space, boys. Sakura, while you're pretending to play against him, I'll find the right moment to cast Kenjutsu. No you won't. That would be cheap. Sakura, now is not the time. See, I can't draw that. That's the W. Sakura, now is not the time. I'm about to grab this hammer. But no, that'd be cheating. Why should that matter? I've got this. I hope she cheats in her own way. Then again, that is true. Sakura, for a while, has been against cheating. Like, all the way back in the cheating exam. She didn't cheat. She was just smart. Listen here, ladies who nowadays stop apprentice for nothing. Nothing? Is that really... Like, what is the Japanese... Nothing. Not nothing. Nothing. Like, I've seen nothing, as in, like, N-O-T-H-N. I cannot spell. N-O-T-H-I-N. Apostrophe. But I've never seen nothing. Interesting. Because Tsunade was notoriously awful at gambling. Yeah, so soccer. Why don't we have a conversation? But Regardless, you know, I have faith. The plot has to progress, and Naruto's still alive by the time of Boruto, so I'm assuming it works out. Let's get to it. Come on, Doc. A beginner like you ought to hang on to that list of hands during the game. I've memorized it. Whoa! Alright. She's better than me. You show me a sheet of paper, I will forget it immediately. I will blink and that information will be gone. Oh. Mm-hmm. They're all impressed. Why'd she take the coat off? Like, was there any reason to take the coat off? I mean, I guess that just, like, assume you're not cheating. Because, like, you could, like, if you had long sleeves on, you could just slide a card up into your coat. Dang, the doctor seems to give off these vibes. Since I'm sitting to the right, that makes me the dealer. So she gonna rig it? She has to rig it, right? She's not just gonna be good at gambling, is she? Look at the cards. These are actually some nice cards. Okay, he looks like he's having fun. She looks a little bit concerned. Not a bad hand. As someone who's fond of gambling, you must be pretty smart. I bet a doctor is pretty brainy too. We'll see about that. And one thing I do admit, I've been hearing some things about, like, yo, Sasuke, call a meteor down on this place and get it done. But I do like how this is kind of returning to shinobi roots, like infiltration, manipulation, utilization of smaller scale stuff like in jutsu and stuff like that, fighting covertly. A big thing that a lot of people complain about in Naruto by its end game and Boruto is that, like, we kind of lost the whole ninja thing. Sure, you could argue, and I even say this whenever that critique is brought up, like, to be fair, in the first chapter of the series, there was a kid who made 1,000 of himself using ninja magic. So, like, I kind of gave up on the whole idea of just getting a regular ninja show. But at the same time, this smaller scale stuff is something I do appreciate. It's a lot harder to write than just having Sasuke flatten the area and solo everybody. But because of that, it makes it more interesting. We get little moments like this where we see people playing games. I like it. That's 5 full turns. Read them and weep. I'm assuming he cheats. I don't know. He has long sleeves. He could cheat. Wait, does he have long sleeves? Does he? Yeah, he has long sleeves. He could easily cheat. But let's see. Read him and weep. Look at that. He got Earth already. Is that a strong hand? Sure. Sasuke, you didn't read the rules? Sure is. Second best in the game. Only Star can beat it. And that's the strongest hand there is. But Star and Earth have some cards in common. So that presents us put Earth together. It's really unlikely that Doc managed to assemble Star at the same time. She had Earth too? Sakura, don't offer that. I know many a man and woman and other who would love this, who would love to pat you down to find out. You cheated, didn't you? Why you gotta assume that? You know? He who smelt it dealt it. You know what I'm saying? Did you cheat? Did you cheat? Something you want to tell us? Penzilla? Younger brother of Godzilla? Something you want to tell us? All this over a key? If it ain't a Keyblade, I want a Keyblade so badly. I really want a Keyblade. I want all the Keyblades. I want a real one. Imagine you just ran into me. I was just like, hey, give me your really, like, give me your heart. Literally. Instead of the Keyblade. Let's see. No freaking way. No, oh, you cheated, didn't you? Care to pat me down and prove it? One more match. Fine by me. You're pulling my leg. 5 matches and 5 draws? How's this happening? Beats me, man. We must be on the same wavelength. Should we keep playing? Nah. Let's say you win. Why? You drew 5. What'd she even gamble? What was her wager? As a gambling man, I'm not. But as a gambling man, what did you because she was pretty? Is that the reason you didn't ask her to put it? Like, what did she actually put up? She didn't put up any food. She didn't put up any cigarettes. She didn't put up any money. She didn't put up any reduced sentence. She didn't put up nothing. And because she drew you 5 times, perfectly balanced as all things should be, you're going to say she won? Just because she's a beginner? Come on now. I'm not doing it. Especially, once again, over something that costs my life. Like, imagine you were, like, I cannot think of an equal comparison. But imagine someone's like, hey, I want your soul Okay. What are you wagering? Nothing. Okay. Are you taking that deal? Are you wagering your whole soul for nothing? At least me. I ain't doing that. But you know, to each their own. To each their own. I ain't here to knock anybody's hustles. If you wanna give up your soul, give it up. Soul power. Or lack thereof, I suppose. Should we keep playing? No, let's say you win. Here you go. The key to the bait. Should you really be saying this in front of everybody? Like, there are too many witnesses here that could snitch on you to be handing over the key. Well, should I get it done to me quick, but I should warn you. Just because the book you're after is up in the catalog doesn't guarantee you'll find it on the shelves down there. Huh? Why is that? The doctor takes it? Well, fixing up the observatory, the palace was in charge of this collection. And a whole bunch of books went missing during that time. Oh, revisionist history. I'm getting Fire Emblem 3 Houses flashbacks. Rhea. But let's see. So that's big time, yeah? Those palace folks had no clue what sort of treasures they were holding on to. Anyway, you know the score. I'll temper my expectations. Thanks. Can you just make a copy of the key and give it back to him? Like, I know at least Sasuke can use Earth Style, right? Like, just make a copy of the key so you can have it permanently. Like, I wouldn't want to ever give that back. This is just a nice resource to have. Do you have the key? Of course. They're going to run into... I bet they're going to run to the doctor. Something's that... they're going to run to the doctor or the... Menos. I think that's it. Menos. I said Reno earlier. Menos. That's the dino's name. They're going to run to the dino. Or the doctor. Or both. Double dino. The double dino doctor. Hey, Gigi is sleeping. Is Gigi sleeping all right tonight? He was when I left our cell. Why do you ask? He's had a lot of issues. Oh, he had a lot of issues bringing him into the infirmary recently. He might just be trying to get out of work though. He's faking. That man is perfectly healthy. What's wrong? What some flirt like me started coming around while you were gone? Oh, what's his name? Trying to get in where he fit in. Gigi. Oh, young love. How old are they? Sakura's born, right? I think so. I think Sakura's born. Yeah, Sakura's born at this point. I think. Is she? Yeah, she should be. They don't look that much older. Like, this clearly isn't like the last variation. Yeah, this is Sakura's born. Sarada. I think I just said Sakura like 5 times in a row. Wear that. Oh, a ring. See, if you can go out of your way to make an Earth style ring, make an Earth style key. But it's nice to see. Admittedly, I do think that they got together in the end after all that Sasuke did to her. A little bit sussy. But once again, I'm kind of in like the 7 Deadly Sins effect. Since it happened, I like these interactions. I like to see the way these two interact. To the book. So when you played Penzilla and Starlines yesterday? That wasn't today? Jeez. I thought you only had it for the night. So when you played Penzilla and Starlines yesterday, how did you pull that off? She's just admiring the ring. What? Oh, that? I didn't cheat, really. Well, I did took plenty of effort. That's, what kind of effort? Memorization. Yeah, so she did cheat. That's cheating. I forget what it's called. But I know this, ironically enough, from Leverage. It's a great TV show. I think it's on Amazon something. Just look it up. Leverage, fantastic TV show. Go check it out. There was, I believe in season 2, there was this game where it was a card game, obviously. And the thing is, if you memorize how you deal out cards, once you shuffle them in the perfect order, you know what cards you're going to pull and when. So you could essentially orchestrate a game from that point. And then it's not random. That's unfair. I think it's card counting or something like that. That is indeed cheating. So Sakura believing she didn't cheat. Lie. I figured she cheated in some way. Those cards are all worn down, so they must have been pretty old. Each card had its own unique nicks and scratches. So I memorized the back while pretending to check out the fronts. Huh? Memorize the back while pretending to check out the front. Okay. All 60? Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking at first since I hadn't gotten it all down pat just yet. The trick I learned while studying with Lady Tsunade. You know, she said you're sore loser, right? Early on, I tended to humor her and let her win. Then she got a big head over it. She never wanted to back out when she was on a roll. I realized that if all we did was tie, she'd just get bored. She'd say, let's call it quits, with that glum look on her face. Find something? Ah, okay. You still cheated. Long story short, you still cheated. Beyond this wall, there's open space. Oh, sensory. In the direction of the main building. Interesting. Spiral staircase going up to the 4th floor, the director's office. The main building doesn't have any stairs leading down as far as I know. That's a mystery to check out later. Something to do with ultra particles, hopefully. Hopefully. But for now, we've got a book to find. Book time, book time, book time. We've got a book to find. I-24, I-24, I-24. Oh, there you go. This one, Map of the Heavens. We really found it. It's got to be empty. So this holds some sort of clue. Is this size work? Nah. How? How would it be size work? Do you think bro really wrote How long do you think Sai's been alive? No, it's not his still. It smells like charred oil. Familiar with it with my initials from Sai. You really getting in and sniffing that. This was painted with watermark with ink from soot. They don't use this technique in Rodaku. It's a tradition from the land of fire. Oh. Does this mean this book was made beyond Rodaku's borders? Or maybe an outsider painted it here? You know, someone came to the site and stayed there a long time ago. The Sage of Six Paths. Interesting. It's interesting that the Sage was an artist, for one. And two, used the same materials he did. Like, he could create anything from anything. So I'm shocked he used oils and stuff like that to paint. Perhaps he worked on this while he was here. Before. I wish Sasuke... I know this is dumb. But I really wish Sasuke and Naruto, due to having his powers, could still communicate with him. Kind of like they could ring him up and be like, hey, Seiji, man, I have questions. But obviously that would be a little bit too broken. Hagoromo was pretty knowledgeable, so having him around at free would kind of break the narrative. Perhaps he worked on this art while he was here before his ink painting spread to other lands. It's only a theory for now, but it's a definite possibility. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Okay, so we have fire, cat, monkey, and cow. These paintings match the card line. Oh, starlines game. What's unclear, how are these 12 inks paintings connected to the location of the ultra particles? Do you need all the ingredients? Do you need to eat all these things to get ultra particles? Look, there's something more to this art. I think it's a book of constellations. Okay. That's why it's called Map of the Heavens. That means these plant and animal designs relate to star patterns. See? These 5 dots look just like the Dipper. And the Dipper can only be seen from... Oh, yeah, because you can see all the dots within... Okay, that's neat, that's neat. See, these 5 dots look just like the Dipper. Alright, and the Dipper can only be seen from the end of spring to the summer. So the slug is a constellation that represents that part of the year. Guys, like the 12 painting here, so maybe they're all constellations that showed up in different months. And if we rearrange them in the correct order, it could lead us to a new clue. That sounds like it'll take some time. No, it's not bad. I can manage. This place has all the old records I could possibly need for this. Give me 2 days and I'll have it figured out. I can always count on you. It's true. So cat, fire, man crawling out of the earth, tanuki, woman with sheep, lone wanderer, cow, monkey, tree person? Or is that just a holy tree? Frog, horse, turtle. This lineup feels familiar somehow. I've seen it before, but not recently. Orochimaru, probably? So your mind, Sasuke, it's nothing. Oh, what's that? The stars increased. What does this mean? Why does this note have the mark of Konoha? What is happening? I'm liking it. I'm confused and I'm liking it. Huh. Everybody looking. Oh. Okay. The animals are grouped January through August. The Watchfire is September. Giant is October. And the humans are November and December. The shepherd and the elder, respectively. Ah. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. at the library. All right. Now let's just see if this chapter is worthy or not. Yeah, it's worthy. All right, so let's talk about why. I think this chapter, like I mentioned earlier, goes back to the roots of what a lot of people loved about Naruto. The character interactions, how these characters tied and connected to each other, how they would interact as, to some degree, one way or another, ninja. And what that meant. So that meant infiltration. That meant playing with the locals. That meant using games. That meant collecting clues. That meant solving a mystery. And I love that. I don't read too many mystery manga. I don't know. I just don't. It's just not a thing I do. But when I get it in stories like this, I appreciate it. I love being, just to a certain degree, I have limits, but I like being strung along. I love following a good mystery. And the ever-evolving story of this, even if I know it works out fine in the end, because, I don't know, Naruto still seems to be alive by the time of Boruto. I don't think we're too far into Boruto at this point, because I think Sasuke still does have a Sharingan and Rinnegan, so this is way before anything happens in Boruto. Just the information and the story we're getting here, the land of Verdaku, all that, seeing Penzilla being Penzilla. I love it. It's a nice little story. So overall, the chapter's worthy in my eyes. However, that's what I think. Please tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure the notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you can become a patron for as low as $1 a month. Get exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, you can become a member of the channel for as low as $2.99 a month. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Naruto the Pencil, writing off.